Ooh, Area 77 versus Black Bulls. All right, guys, if you don't know, the next, hold on, I think there's something wrong with my, the next match is going to be Black Bulls taking on Area 77. Black Bulls taking on Area 77. Area 77, one of the top 8 teams last season in North America, going to be taking on Black Bulls, who include Panda, one of the top female players in North America. Sorry, in the background, I'm trying to get everything all set up again. Aggravate ones won their match. Sorry, the stream, I don't know what happened with my PC. It just decided to die.
Your team is banning.
Shit, dude. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Let me get this up for you.
I am the power of light
So we
incarnate.
are now watching the Black Bulls take on Area 77, former top 8
Among
finalists
the
last
planes
year.
exists
Area 70, or
equilibrium,
last season,
which I
Area
was
77
made
taking
for.
on Black Bulls, complete with North America's probably top female player, Panda. What am I looking for?
Let's make the whole world
Your team
green
is
and
banning.
lively.
Who won? Aggravate ones versus Team Ren. Aggravate won. I want to say like a minute after I cut out. Sorry about the stream cutting out, guys. I apologize about that. I don't know what happened. What am I doing now? Let's get this up.
Your team is banning.
I can put the talent lineup back up, motherfuckers. I'm sorry. There's a separate software I have to load to
Set me on
control my
fire and I'll
touch
play
panel,
through the battle!
which controls everything on my stream. Unfortunately, I hadn't loaded it yet after my computer restarted.
I love the smell of gunpowder in the
Your
morning.
team is picking.
There is a giveaway going on right now too, guys. Explanation point giveaway.
Time to drop the beat of the flash.
Your team is picking.
You do need to be present at the end of stream to collect your giveaway as well. So Area 77 taking on Black Bulls. If you guys see that Team OD logo, that's because they originally were Team Odyssey last season. They actually did really well, but ended up losing in the finals to Team Wasians, and actually Team Wasians was disqualified eventually during the season because it was found out that they were piloting.
Alpha is online.
Your team is picking.
The southern seas are my domain.
Need some stitches? I can help.
Your team is picking.
Time and tide wait for no
Your
man
team is
nor
banning.
girl.
Very interesting. A lot of people have said Area 77 has fallen off. I want to see who they lost to.
See value in me?
Your team is
You
banning.
should.
Love and hope.
Your
are the two
team is
greatest
banning.
Oh wow, they lost to
inventions.
Dark Immortals. That's interesting. Okay. Pretty interesting that we did not go for a
Your team
Claude
is
pick.
banning.
Claude's been one of the most sought after marksmans. We didn't even ban him. We just immediately went for the Beatrix and Melissa. We also didn't really pick up any mages in the early game for Team Area 77. And on the side of Team Black Bulls, they immediately pick up the Kadita. We've seen Panda on the Kadita. She's been super strong.
Is to trick.
And there's a Faramis too. A Faramis, especially with a team as tanky as Area 77, with the Alpha, with the Terizla. That's going to be very interesting. And we don't have the Claude either now.
Command confirmed. Rhino online.
Prepare for the return of awesomeness.
Your team is picking.
It was very interesting. That's such a lot of tankiness on their side. Not to be outdone, because Faramis deals a pretty decent amount of magic damage himself. So you've got the damage from Faramis and Alpha in the early game. Well, actually, I don't want to say Faramis has a ton of damage in the early game. Alpha's the only real big damage there. I think Terizla does all right. Ooh, Area 77 versus Black Bulls to see who goes on and moves on. Area 77 unceremoniously taken out.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches.
All right, we're gonna have to see how well Panda can do here. I just don't like, I feel like the Alpha, the tankiness on the side, they've got just so much tankiness and a decent amount of damage, especially as you move into the mid and late game, does Area 77. Oh, we've got the Beatrix kind of surrounding here at mid lane. Really interesting. Down at the bottom, you can see right there, a little bit of damage coming out there. Akai being grouped up. Oh, Panda takes an early death to the trio of Area 77. Jules, Cutie, Gals, and Merciless, able to take her out. All right, and then they go ahead and turn their attention to Bombing Cutie, trying to put on the damage. Aki comes in, big wall up there to cut off the escape. Is it going to be enough? You can see already that damage. Big pop up there from Panda there to go ahead and issue her secure her team's escape there. Bombing Cutie just having a real problem here in his jungle. Not going to be able to get this minion. That's going to secure level 4 for DPR. Bombing Cutie issues, it takes an entire ult. He's still having trouble, does get his level 4, but he has already been refused a decent amount of his jungle. As we're going to go ahead, start on this first turtle. Not in a great position are the Black Bulls. You can see down at the bottom here, doing a great job, Merciless and Jules Cutie going ahead, zoning out the bottom of this. And unfortunately, for the side of Black Bulls, they are stuck reacting to these map positioning. Starting to get just over a 1K gold lead for Area 77. Big spin. J-Meister does get pulled back there. Pop up trying to secure an escape for him. He's down to about 1/3 health. Bombing Cutie lying in wait on this bush, but he's kind of caught in between 3 members of Area 77. He's going to have to go ahead and show himself back to his tower. Goes in there, misses the pop up on the Gals Cutie, gets pulled back. No worse for wear though. That is an Akai. You don't really have to worry too often, and especially when he still has his heavy spin left. But as we've been seeing from Area 77, they keep continually refusing. Oh, big heavy spin there, but gets popped up. Bombing Cutie goes down, followed by Mark Cutie putting the boots to J-Meister. That is 2 for Mark Cutie, having such a great game. Ooh, looking for that snipe. Just narrowly cannot reach into Panda to go ahead and issue that out. But right now it is 0-3. Black Bulls are being taken to school. All right, this might be the first turtle that they're actually going to be able to contest. You see Bombing Cutie over here. Great positioning for the side of Area 77. Big pop-up does land. Puts the big bull airborne, and Mark Cutie, or not Mark Cutie, Gals Cutie gets taken out. So now you are 1 person down. Here comes the alpha charge. Bombing Cutie actually might have a bit of problems. It is taken down as well. DPR next on the chopping block in a world of trouble. Gets taken out, but is followed by Akai. So they trade for a trade. Now 2-5. 2 kills, or 2 deaths on the side of Black Bulls. 1 for the side of Area 77. They decide not to go into it. Panda in trouble. A pop-up issue to her. How does it feel, Kadena? And gets taken out. I want to say we're just having a huge problem right now, especially Aki on the Joy. Usually you want to be able to kind of like maneuver around the map to help your team out, because Joy is just so mobile and able to get around the map so quickly, but she's just been having a huge problem dealing with the Terizla in the lane that she can't come and help, especially during these objectives. We have a big wall out there. DPR doing his best to keep it on to keep the turtle on his side. Big wild charge, but nobody else on the team is there to capitalize capitalize on it. J-Meister in a bit of trouble running for the hills. Here comes a penalty zone that catches two. They don't have another. Oh, here comes a heavy spin. And down goes Bommy Cutie. Mayo on Rice, thank you so much for the raid. And that's going to go ahead and secure the turtle for the side of Area 77, at least secure the possibility of a turtle without having the team of Black Bulls there. And here we are again, already still refusing the jungle. Bommy Cutie, let's go ahead and take a look at this gold right now, sitting at 2,700 right now. He's 2,700. He is almost 3K behind the enemy jungler. He's 3K behind the enemy Beatrix right now. So Mark Cutie just doing wonderful things right now. He's at 401 on this Beatrix. The only lights at the end of the tunnel for Black Bulls is the fact that Stan on this Melissa has not taken a death yet. So hopefully, ooh, big pop-up does land, and another pop-up there in a bouncy house of doom, courtesy of the Black Bulls, but they still are not able to find that kill. Ooh, and just as I was talking about Stan, you can see the pressure down at the bottom. Stan able to get away, but it does cost Bommy Cutie his life. They're having a big trouble with this Akai and really trying to manage. He's not able to get any farm, not able to get, so he's not even able to be as tanky as he wants. Oh, Stan. Ooh, they do find some damage onto J-Meister. They're really putting all of their hopes. Ooh, Panda in some trouble. Is going to have to, ooh, nice little pop-up there onto DPR and able to get away. She's had some trouble this match too as well. Panda just been getting caught. You can see Merciless. They own pretty much the jungle here, and they haven't even gotten down the mid tower. There goes the pop-up. Big, another pop-up there on the Gals Cutie. Rough Waves is not able to take him down. Gals Cutie doing a great job with that healing spell, holding out until the last minute to go ahead, flicker out, and use it. Does survive as well. We are looking at a 2-9 game, 20 to 25K lead going over to Area 77. Another Lord here being taken, and oh, a big pop-up does catch Mark Cutie and Jules Cutie. And they still have not been able to put the pressure onto one tower is Black Bulls. A very unfortunate event for them right now. They've just been getting beat out at every turn, and starting with the jungle that they are not able to protect. First tower actually goes over to the side of Black Bulls, so they're actually able to get one. Stan in a little bit of trouble, gets a penalty zone, does activate that go away, and that will be enough to kind of ward off Merciless. Down at the mid though, you're seeing the pressure starting to mount over at the mid tower. J-Meister takes a whole heap of damage. Alpha charge, is it coming out? Doesn't even need it yet. You can see the damage on the J-Meister going ahead, zoning out. Two members eat a pop-up, and Panda might be in trouble. You can see that sniper rifle coming out there looking for a kill. He goes ahead and lays it into Bommy Cutie instead. At the top, we do have the Lord starting to crash. It's not a Luminous Lord, so it's not going to have that charge, but they're still putting a lot of pressure into mid, chewing up this mid tower like it was a minion. And there are only about to be only 3 towers left for the side of Black Bulls, while they have only gotten 1 tower. And this has been the story of the game. Now you could see that team Area 77 has full control of the jungle. They were already inside the jungle of Black Bulls before they had all of these towers down. Now that they are left only to high ground towers, there's nothing to stop them from going in, getting buffs, and pretty much refusing Bommy Cutie any farm that he's trying to get. You can see here Marksman diff. Right now, Melissa sitting at about 6K. Beatrix, 2,000 gold ahead of the enemy marksman. Mark Cutie has just been putting on a show here. 4-0-2 thus far. And you see right there picking up that Hunter Strike. So he's going to be bursting through the map. Yeah, like I said, they're really kind of resting on the side of Stan here, hoping that they can find a great pick with him. But, I mean, so you're 2 gold behind the enemy marksman. I mean, you're the highest on your team right now. DPR, and you can go ahead and see this blue buff already. This Bomby Cutie, I mean, the man has not gotten a single blue buff. I think he's gotten 1 blue buff this entire game. Unfortunately, his team kind of fighting in here, but they're not able to make any waves. Next Lord coming up. This is not going to be a Luminous. Just decides on when they decide to start. It looks like they're going to hold out. They go ahead, throw a couple of P shots at it. And they're going to go ahead and reset it. Definitely want to wait for that Luminous Lord that starts at 12 minutes. That's interesting. It's not a Luminous Lord yet because they started it before it turned into the Luminous Lord. That's really... I'm so curious as to why you would wait all that time until 2 seconds before it turns into a Luminous Lord and then attack it anyway before it turns into a Luminous Lord. So now they have another Lord that I don't really feel like is going to have that much damage. It's going to be a non-Luminous Lord that can be burst down, and they lost a tower for it. That is interesting. I mean, they're still in a very commanding lead right now, but that's just an interesting play. Big pop-up does go on to DPR. He might be able to get away. Uses that alpha charge defensively, and here is Merciless to back up his partner. Very interesting. We have 2 lanes pushing here right now. You can see the top tower actually goes down as well. The non-Luminous Lord is going to be taken out quickly here and not able to get anything else. We still have lanes pushing in, so the pressure is not done for Black Bulls. Just a great game played right now. You can see Faramis with that cold altar, keeping his team topped off. Here comes a heavy spin, only able to capture 1 minute and issued out a pop-up of his own. DPR deep into enemy lines gets taken out by Panda. This tower is not long for the world, going to be taken out there, and they still have a rush of minions starting to come through mid. 1 down for the side of Black Bulls. Area 77. They said you heard they fell off. They fell off. I can't talk right now. But they are showing right now what they are made of. You can see Aki trying to use that dashes to get out of it. Penalty zone catches him, and the ult is not enough to save him. Big pop-up into the back line. Panda gonna try to get out of there. Gets juked and taken out by Jules with that burst that you get from Faramis. Start taking a look at these items. We can see that Stan has secured himself a Demon Hunter Sword, Golden Staff, and the Corrosive Scythe. God dang that word. Scythe. Corrosive Scythe. But is that going to be enough? Also has Malefic, so you're basically fully built on the marksman. The problem is, can you protect the marksman? You have to watch out for the CC from this team. You've got Minotaur you're going to have to look out for. Merciless with a pop-up. You've got Gal's Cutie. I mean, it's just, you have a huge problem. Luminous Lord coming from the top. We're sitting at over a 10K gold lead right now. We're going to go ahead and try. I mean, there's not much that's going to be able to stop them, even if you do everything perfectly. Here comes Scout Cutie deep into the back lines. Cold Bolter has been activated. Lord is on the core. Are they going to be able to stop this? Now we are starting to put damage onto the core. Lord has been taken down. Are we going to be able to? Bomby Cutie pulled back. Is this going to be enough? Do they survive? One more hit. DPR finds himself. He doesn't find a kill yet. The immortality activated, but the base goes down. And this, what a dominating performance by Area 77, showing you why they are a former top 8 North American team. They move on. All right, we're kind of like, I would love to sit and view all of these screens, guys, but I have to make sure, because I know some of us are running behind. I need to make sure that I make it for the next match. FW. What's going on with Black Bulls? Bro, they faced a better team, dude. That was just, in every single way, they were kind of outgunned there, and especially when it came to the jungle. Now, I don't want to say anything about Bomby, because he has had some great games, but that Akai pick, I did not like, and he had, like, they were getting just pushed through their jungle. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the matches. Some are behind, some are not. I'm trying to make sure that I still catch the correct ones. I still want to catch the Vanguard ones, but I'm told that FW is running behind. What's FW? Give me a second. Let me just make sure about what's going on. Okay. So it looks like we're going to go back to possibly the Aggravate ones. All right, it looks like Pika is going to be running this one. All right, I think we're good to go, guys. Where can I see the match schedule? My match schedule is up here. Okay, so we've gotten through pretty much all of the matches here, except Black. We saw Catalyst went on over NightShade. Not sure how that. We can go ahead and take a look after this. Ocean Kingdom went out over Lethal Outlaws, and then they ended up losing, I believe. Who did they lose to? I forgot, but then we saw Aggravate ones, successful matches. FH, I forgot who that was. I'm pretty sure it was Aggravate ones over Team Ren, yes. And then Black Bulls, we saw Black Bulls, dude, take a beating from Area 77. Area 77 moves on, and now we're going to FW, which is Aggravate ones versus Loyal Royals. I can go ahead and show you guys here. So we can go ahead and take a look at these roster, this breakdown now. Right now, it looks like Golden Dawn and Dark Immortals are going to juke it out, and whoever wins that is going to face the Asian Disappointment. Aggravate ones, if they beat Temp, I mean, they look really strong. I don't know a team. I don't know what Team Temp is, but Aggravate runs look really, really strong. They're going to be possibly taking on Loyal Royals. That winner will take on the Vanguard. Apex Predators, ooh, got beat by Ita. Who is this team? Why does that name sound familiar? Yeah, I have no idea. I think I've seen Rampage before. The rest of them, I have no idea. Superior Esports, who's on that team? Meh. Nobody that I'm familiar with. And then here we have Area 77 is going to be taking on, I don't know. Team Ace, I heard, was really, really strong. Mobile Wolf, I've heard he was really good. Rest of them, meh. And then, yeah. Still waiting. The Simpsons here got beat out. I think I forgot who the Simpsons got beat out by. Did they get beat by Bloodhounds? Yeah, they did. Bloodhounds. GG Boca Roscoe took out the Simpsons. That's awesome for them. Yeah, but that's going to be the rest of the schedule, guys. We're still waiting. Right now, we're waiting on this match right here, FW. We're waiting and probably waiting for Temp and Aggravate ones to finish. Then, after this match is done, the winner of that's going to face our boys, Baby Blaze and the Vanguards. And if the Vanguards win, they have one more match. Right now, I'm really happy. Like I said before, Blaze is top 11. He's part of the top 11 right now in the North America. And then if they can make it out, oh, there it is. Aggravate ones have beaten Temp. So it's going to be Aggravate ones. We're going to be watching Aggravate ones versus Loyal Royals. Now let me see who the heck these guys are. Yep, not a clue. So the winner of that's going to take on Vanguard, and if Vanguard make it through these guys, they have to take on the Asian Disappointment, which a lot of people have as their sleeper team because it's got Gosu Zero on it. Really interesting night we have. He's a cool guy. Hey, what's going on, Shirokun? All right, guys, I'm catching up on chat. We had a little bit of a mishap where our stream restarted, so what are we doing here? Guys, if you do not know, I am a caster for the North American Challenger Tournament, private dancer. Up there, you can see the full talent lineup that you guys will see next weekend. The beautiful Liz and Xena Lily going to be our hosts, coming again from last season, bringing it on to the fall season as well. You can catch more information about Xena at exclamation point Xena in the Twitch chat. Followed up there by the talent lineup, you can see private dancer Ben Dunhadid. We're going to be casting it up for you guys next week. Hopefully bringing you that real world awesomeness when it comes to the casting. Oh my God, I got invited. And then Steph Wheezy and Eunice, and then last but not least, a newcomer to the casting desk, former pro player Gosu Yui will be the analyst for T-Rex for the caster desk. So a big star-studded lineup here for next week. And like I said, I know this week the qualifiers and stuff are being done by a bunch of different streamers, but the actual event, the actual regular season will have full production value, like full graphics and stuff, all done by professional producers and stuff like that. So don't hold this the standard that we have too low, just because like I said, I don't really have I don't compare it to my stream, like because like I said, like I'm just one person, so I try to make it as nice as possible, but what they can do with the producers and stuff like that is just amazing. So you're gonna have a professional event with professional graphics, professional casting and everything. Are you streaming AO? I don't believe so. No, I am not streaming AO. I'm done for the day. I'm waiting for Baby Blaze. Guys, there is a giveaway going on. Exclamation point giveaway. For more information about that, you do need to be present at the end of the stream to collect your giveaway. It is a epic skin. I'm actually very curious about this team that beat Area 77. So Area 77 got beat by Dark Immortals. Dark Immortals got beat by the wild card. So let's take a look down here. Who did Dark Immortals? Where did they go? Because, like, that's kind of crazy. Area 77 did not look bad today. Oh, they actually made it. Dark Immortals. So they're actually next in line to beat or to face Asian Disappointment if they can beat Golden Dawn. Uh-oh, we're starting. Ah!
Your team is banning.
All right, guys, I'll be right back.
Among the planes exists the equilibrium, which I was made for.
Still
Your
swords
team is
run
banning.
deep.
All right.
Let's make the whole world
Your
green
team
and
is
lively.
banning.
I'm doing great, Traffact. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? All right, so it looks like the Loyal Royals are on the left side.
I didn't cure the pain.
Your
I
team is
harnessed it.
banning.
I do want to say, I do believe, from what I've seen, like I haven't really liked, and to take this opinion with a grain of salt, I haven't liked the drafts of too many of aggressive ones or aggravate ones. I haven't liked a lot of their drafts. Like a lot of their drafts, I'm like, oh, I mean, this could get taken out, but their mechanical ability that they've shown thus far has been like unmatched. It doesn't matter how bad the draft looks, like they just capitalize and they're just so quick, so fast to take advantage of things in some of these games. And it's been kind of amazing to me. I mean, maybe I just don't understand what I'm seeing in the drafts, which is entirely possible. Billat Slayer, what's up, man? Simpsons lost in the upper bracket to Bloodhounds, Boca Roscoe's team, which is Bloodhounds. They still haven't
I am the power of light
faced
and
anybody
kind.
yet in the lower bracket. They have yet to, their opponents haven't been named yet. They're still working their way through the brackets. But Simpsons lost to the Bloodhounds last night, which is awesome for Boca Roscoe. Bad for the Simpsons and the return, former champion or former semi-finalists last year. But man, Boca Roscoe, that doesn't say much for the Simpsons, but it says a lot for Boca Roscoe and the Bloodhounds. Really interesting. We still got
Test.
we've still got Arlot open right now. We took out Uranus. We still got Fredrin out there. Arlot. I guess this is gonna be our mid lane. This is really interesting. So if this is going to be the mid lane, then that means that the Joy is either going to be a jungle or an XP laner. I'm going to lean towards the XP. Well, I guess that depends on how this Grok. I guess the Grok with the flicker is probably going to be the roam. They took out the Claude just to kind of open up the Faramis for them. All right, who are we going to ban?
Your team is banning.
We're probably going to ban a marksman.
To live is to
Focus
trick
down
the
marksman's on the side of Aggravate ones. You've already got a jungle out there. You've already got a roam and a mid. So either XP lane or a marksman. Did you see TOB versus BTK? I did not. I watched these games, dude.
Need some stitches? I can help.
Your team is banning.
Here is Aggravate ones, or the left side is Loyal Royals, and the right side is Aggravate ones. Aggravate ones are rumored to be the highest ranked team in North America. Apparently they have the most combined stars out of all the teams.
Your team is banned.
3,000 worlds.
So we are focusing down marksman here. I don't know. The next one I would say like is I guess a Brody man if you're going to focus down marksman. But then what does that leave you to pick up? A Clint possibly? A Harith? I haven't seen many Harith gold lanes. I don't know why. It's like a huge thing overseas where people are just like pop out Hariths like it's nothing.
Time and tide wait for no
Your
man
team is
nor
banning.
girl.
There's still an Arlot up there. Arlot hasn't even been banned. That's crazy to me. Banned or picked. The one thing I feel like we're lacking on the side.
I will choose my own path.
There it is. I was about to say. The one thing I feel like is kind of crazy that we haven't banned. What? Don't even play with me. I'm not even gonna humor that.
Even the strongest of current.
Oh, there's the see. This is I like the flexibility, but I think they just gave it away there. But like I was gonna say, the flexibility of that's pretty cool. The Bane, because you wouldn't know they could put that in the marksman position. I've seen marksman running in, or I've seen Bane running marksman a lot. But they have used it as a jungler a lot. So that does mean that Grok's going to be the roam, Joy's going to be the XP lane, and then Faramis is going to be the mid. Faramis?
Pain is the proof that I'm still alive.
Your team
To
is
ruination.
Yep. So you threw him into a Brody, and are we really doing this? There's no way. They've been trolling this entire time. Strawberry, shut up. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing out of you. Oh, dude, I love seeing the Bane pics. God damn it. All right. A Hanabi pick. How is that going to work? Aggravate ones. You made it so far. Oh man, this is going to be really interesting. I mean, they've got tenacity on that. What is the,
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
this is gonna be. It's either gonna go great for Aggravate ones, or they're gonna get fucking smashed.
Smash them. All troops deployed.
Neither team's gotten a Litho under her yet. That's interesting. Oh, wait. Or did Red? Yeah, Red got it already. Aggravate ones. All right, you're setting up. Ooh, nice little pull there on Avex, followed by the ultimate. Avex actually taking, you saw that rebound from the crab claw cannon for Black there. Great call out there, followed by the, or before that, the ultimate from him. Doo-doot. Doo-doot. Ooh, he's gonna have to use that alpha charge to get himself out of harm's way. All right, Black Dragon is out, maybe a little early going into the back line. That is a 4v2. Might actually be in a little bit of trouble here. A big pop-up does land onto him. And you can see Black able to pick it up. Super Soda comes in there with that alpha charge, and the Cult Altar has been activated. Final goes down. Might be in a bad way for the side of Uneven, but man, his skill on that Joy has been unmatched thus far. Black following it up with a kill. That rebound, able to kill Alpha. Super Soda suffering that right in the rear. Already doing such a great job. He wasn't able to get the orange minion, but he went ahead, got a little bit of the jungle. That's just going to be jungle that Alpha's not going to be able to get. So great job by Black. Already, man, and look at Magic. How are you getting pushed in by a Hanabi? I mean, I guess when it comes down to it, if you're not ganking the Hanabi, she does outrange the Brody. Because of those attacks, she can basically bounce them off the minions and then hit you from like the longest range away. And here comes Black. He's not really concerned with trying to get the gank. He just wants to get farmed here. There looks like they're going to try to put some damage onto this tower, possibly get all the gold playing. Here comes the deadly catch, backing Tanzo up. And on the back line, you can see Cartman and Final with the flank. Not able to get too much out of that. There was some hope, but great read for the side of Loyal Royals. The problem is here, you're kind of in their game right now. You have all 5 members of Loyal Royal up here trying to manage this while none of these lanes are being pushed in. And that's where you want to go because you're not able to make something happen. Speaking of which, here comes a Black Dragon. Deadly catches out, followed by the Cold Altar. Now, ton of damage coming out. And man, the cleanup by Black. He's sitting at 3-0-4 for a 2-7 lead for the Aggravate ones. Ooh, big pull on there. Hanzo almost gets in a whole heap of trouble. Right now, they are just putting on a clinic for Loyal Royals who have yet to be able to kind of capitalize or issue out any type of objectives of their own. Go ahead, take a look at the items for both of these guys. You can see right there that Tanzi just got his boots. He does have the Blade of Hephaestus. And on the other side, we do have Hanabi already has the Corrosive Scythe, god damn it, Corrosive Scythe. Actually, I do want to say like maybe a little bit behind. Is looking, I'm not sure what she's trying to build there. I'm guessing that's going to be a... Oh my god, I already forgot. I forgot the word. Which one is it? Not Demon Hunter Sword. What's the little red fork? Here comes the deadly catch there, and you can see a worst boyfriend is on the run. I feel like they just haven't been able to capitalize, especially when it comes to these dragons. I feel like the dragons come out just a little early without really having a target in mind. He throws the dragon out and kind of hopes that he can find his target while he's swimming around instead of having the target out and then immediately beelining for it. Oh man, the damage coming from Black absolutely obliterates worst boyfriend. Let's see here, worst boyfriend already has, he already has the war axe. Looks like he might be looking for a hunter strike. Oh, taken out by a torn apart memories from Tansy.
Blue team hero has been slain.
Yeah, right now they're doing such a great job of zoning out, pushing lanes, and I mean, not a care in the world. Now we're going to go ahead, get the turtle into a great position on their side of the map. You can see Royals, they need to make something happen here soon, because if they don't, they're just going to get slowly overwhelmed here. You can see down comes a face ripper, not able to find a target. Deadly catch comes out, but that's more, I want to say deadly catch was just thrown out there just in case they had decided to kind of snatch the turtle at the last second. Right now sitting at a 4-11, about a 4K gold lead for the side of aggressive ones. Aggravate ones, not aggressive ones. Endless battle. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Just saw, I'm like, God dang it, what's it called?
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Oh, man.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Oh, we already got the Hunter Strike, and we're waiting. Here comes the Cult Altar. Black Dragon is out. Carmen takes a heap of damage. Is going to be reset there by that Cult Altar. Avex actually gets taken out, and here comes the deadly catch, followed by, here comes a Ricochet. In comes Black, looking for that last bit of damage. Not able to get it, but man, what a dominating performance for his team. And now they're going to claim their reward in the form of the mid tower. Tower is out. Deadly catches comes again. Pop up there on the final. They can't even put the damage onto somebody running under their towers right now. Don't let Hanabi win like this. Not like this, guys. Magic sitting at 0-1-6 right now on the Hanabi. I mean, Tansy is having himself an all right game. He's at 2-1-2. He's not doing terrible. He's probably the only real hope for his team. The biggest problem here right now is the Cult Altar. They don't have an answer for it. They don't have the burst to take it down afterwards, and they are just having the biggest problem dealing with that. Because I want to say, when it comes to like normal games, Bane doesn't have the greatest time against regen heroes, especially like Alpha. Ooh, they're chasing Tansy. They do answer with a few towers there, so not too bad. Big pop-up, catches uneven. Are they going to be able to get out of dodge without a... Yep, looks like they go ahead and get that unanswered. But, I mean, was that even anything more than just kind of a diversion that allowed Black to get the Lord unanswered? Lord crashing down at to mid. Here comes the deadly catch. A lot of damage coming onto this mid tower. In the background, Worst Boyfriend swims around in dragon form, and even in dragon form takes about half his health worth of damage. Now they are charging in. Cult Altar has yet to be activated. There it goes. Now they're trying to put on the damage. Immortality has been activated for Amex. Tansy is down. Another deadly catch issued out, and we still have minions coming from the mid. Cartman in trouble, gets taken out. Do we have enough to defend here? We have a Divine Judgment, lands onto Uneven. We are still trying to push base. Ripper suffers a death. Final gets taken out. And man, what a defense by the side of Loyal Royals. Basically a full team wipe. The only reason that Faramis is out is because of that passive. Taking a look at the items, you can see here, Bane actually going with an Oracle and a belt. So he does have the tankiness, does have the regen on his side as well. Very interesting to see that, especially because Bane can be a little bit squishy when built with full damage. You're really kind of leaning on being able to put that damage on before you have any issues. But if you're going to stay in the fight, you definitely want some defense. This is the first time I've ever seen an Oracle built on him, though. I guess that's more of a, I want to say that's more of a greedy thing to get, because you don't actually have defense. You're gunning on your ability to go in, dish out some damage, you take a little bit of damage, and then you can run away and use your second ability to give you some health back. So I almost want to say it's kind of greedy, because you don't really think that they're going to be able to kill you, and you really bank on your ability to reposition, get your heal up, and then come back into the fight. Very interesting. They're not out of the woods yet, though, but I do want to say it's only about a 3K gold lead at the 12-minute mark, so it's not completely terrible. They know they can't contest this turtle, so three of them are going to go ahead and try to push this top tower.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Oh no. Avex might be in a little bit. He's got the whole team to compete with. Deadly catches out. Avex is not long. Are you kidding me? Is he going to be able to get away? They just turned their attention away. And now they're going to go ahead and shoot down here, try to help out the Lord. Doing a good job. Avex is actually going to be able to get back. Worst Boyfriend takes a ton of damage. Is he going to be able to get away? They're chasing him. And they use that flicker. Here comes the deadly catch. Big pop-up lands on the Avex. Now look at the damage that's coming out. They are putting it to Aggravate one. Down goes Cartman. The rest of Aggravate ones are going to have to retreat if they want to be able to continue with this offense. Minions crashing down at bottom. Looking for another high ground tower is Aggravate ones. But every single time they get close to these little choke points, they have the biggest problem with the amount of damage that is coming out at them. I wonder if I can't see people's damage. I wish I could see that, because I'd love to know who's doing all of that damage. I'm pretty sure it's Face Ripper is able to get in there with the rough waves. Aggravate ones need to kind of keep their cool. That's the second time they've kind of tried to charge down the middle and been not successful. So maybe they're gonna have to start looking at trying to keep these lanes tied up, all three lanes crashing at the same time, and then maybe kind of spread out the focus from Loyal Royals, who right now seem to have found their footing, are able to get the defense. They just don't have the oomph to kind of take on the objective, the turtles, the lords that are coming out right now. We're at 15 minutes, so it is a Luminous Lord that's going to be spawning up next. I do like the rotations right now for Aggravate ones. You see them sweeping back and forth, clearing out the jungle, making sure that the minions going through the lane are the only farm that Loyal Royals can get. They're not able to get buffs. They're not going to be able to get any jungles here. And now the next Lord is up. However, Loyal Royals not too far behind. They can try to contest this if they want. If they're in a good position, 2 up top, 3 at mid, Avex comes in. Hasn't found a target yet. From the back, you can see Unreal. Big pop-up hits Face Ripper. That's a big point of damage, and the Cold Ultra comes out. That might be all she wrote. You can see Avex trying to run away. Now it's only Super Soda and Tansy with Worst Boyfriend. That has 5 members. In comes Cartman to put on the damage. They didn't even go for the Lord. They are succinct to go with the minions. Here comes the deadly catch, takes down the tower. Is the 3 of them going to be enough? Worst Boyfriend catches a big pop-up onto 3 members. Here comes an alpha charge. Down goes Worst Boyfriend. Only 2 left for this defense. A big stun. Super Soda in a bad way dodges the deadly catch. And is this going to be enough? He has the alpha charge. He is able to take down the minions, and another successful defense by Loyal Royals. And as I say that, Apex comes in here trying to put on the damage. Can he do it? This is a victory for Aggravate Ones. Aggravate Ones will be taking on Vanguards in the next match. Now this is the match that most people have been waiting for on this side of the streams. It's going to be Baby Blaze and his Vanguards taking on Aggravate Ones. Guys, there is a giveaway going on, exclamation point giveaway, for more information on how to join it. In fact, let me put it in there because there is the Guys, we are at our last two matches of the night. Tonight, it's going to be the Aggravate ones, top-ranked team in North America, taking on our very own, the Vanguards, featuring a Baby Blaze, long-time community member for this community. Simpin Lord here. Simpin Lord. Thank you, Derek. Wait, Derek, how long have you? Oh, you've been on my Twitch, haven't you? I was about to say, how long have you been a member here that you never subscribed? Thank you for the sub, Chris. Thank you for the sub, Derek. All right, boys, we're waiting.
Your team is banning.
Ooh, boys and girls, it's starting. Aggravate one's taking on the Vanguards. Boy, I'm so excited. We're gonna see if Blaze's Rome can stand up to what we've been seeing from who has it been? Final, right?
Let's make the whole world
Your team
green
is
and
banning.
lively.
Still
Your team is
swords
banning.
run deep.
Yes, that is Baby Blaze.
Time and tide wait for no
Your
man,
team
is
nor
banning.
girl.
So what's what the Vanguards have been doing is they usually go ahead and ban out the assassins
Your team
first,
is banning.
and then the last two are very specific bans. I'm not sure if that's going to work against a team like Aggravate ones, but we'll see. You're leaving open a lot here. You still got the Uranus out there, still got the R-Lot, still got a lot of great mages. This is the Aggravate ones taking on the Vanguards with Baby Blaze. Dude, Blaze and his team went from like top 96 to the top 11, which is absolutely insane. I'm so proud of him.
Even the strongest of currents fail to claim
Ooh,
me.
they took out the Bane. I like that. That's a very specific band.
Time to drop the beat of the clock.
Gave up the joy to, and a freaking Uneven has been amazing on the joys thus far. Ooh, Blaze. Do we pick up the Franco?
See value in me?
All right.
You should.
I like that. The Franco to counter the joy, and then we've got a bit of tankiness with the Fredrin pickup. The good thing too, I don't know if they can, I know they can't see, but I don't know if that's going to be a jungle Fredrin or if that's going to be a XP. I mean, it looks like it's going to be a jungle one, but I do like that it is flexible. Ooh, so if we pick up this Faramis early, does that mean we pick up the Claude on the side of Vanguards to counter it out? Claude still isn't banned. You have tension music. Tension music for this game.
Your team is picking.
To live is to trick the Reaper.
It's time to go to the RT show.
Your team is
Some
banning.
fun.
Why wouldn't you, dude? I kind of like. Why wouldn't you pick up the Valentina?
Your team is banning.
If you're gonna pick up your mage now, why not pick up the Valentina? Now you can copy the cult altar, and you basically make the cult altar like null and void. You've not countered the cult altar, but you basically nulled it out because now you have a cult altar of your own. And then you can see they already take out the Claude because that's a big counter for the Faramis. I do like that they took out some of these assassins, like the Ling, the Fanny, the Hayabusa, because those are going to be the big counters for somebody like Fredrin, who's going to want to be able to trade and just like hold out that turtle fight. Because he can do a whole bunch of damage, and you don't want one of these assassins that can just zip in there, use their retry, and then zip back out, because that's the biggest counter for that.
pain is the proof that I'm still alive.
Nice.
Woohoo! Set me on fire and I'll blaze through the battle!
Not another Hanabi, dude. They used Hanabi last game, but I don't want to say I want to say it wasn't the Hanabi that did it. Like it wasn't the Hanabi pick that won the game for them. It was just the rest of the team was doing great.
Your team is picking.
The night sky tells all.
This is very interesting. I'm not gonna lie. The Exborg and Faramis combo is kind of disgusting. All right, boys and girls, it's our boy Blaze.
Till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed! Not able to get anything at top. A little bit of a wasted effort there. Ooh, 3 down at the bottom. Do we still have that flicker? We do, and we're able to get away. We're going to lose a little gold plating on that tower. Good job by Exio to read that out. Why aren't we going to take the Lord at our side? We're going to immediately go for Cartman. Try to make him draw out that... Oh, man, what a great job by his team to pull him out. They don't even need to use the Cult Altar. And down goes Gavik. Actually, he didn't have Cult Altar. They were trying to get a kill on him so he couldn't sit by and get to level 4. Not bad. They only got 1 kill out of it. Still about a tied game. Nobody able to capitalize on a turtle. But they really baited out Gavik to kind of pour into that and dive really deep. All right, he's got that. Are they not even going to go for it? Hopefully there's communication. You see Esmeralda really trying to press in there. Yeah, so they're going to go ahead, ignore this turtle, lose some gold off of that.
Blue team has slain the turtle.
And meanwhile, like... Oh, big
Calamity there. Hijack gets taken out, but they lose Franco in the meantime as well. Final over there. Exio trying to put on some damage. Is going to go ahead and use that stun to get himself out of harm's way. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Not exactly what you were looking for there. I'm kind of a little confused. I'm not big on 1-for-1 trades. You just start out even. Who got the kill for that too? Looks like Lilia got the kill. Dang, Export already picks up a War Axe. Looks like we're working on a cursed helmet for Fredrin. Four members at the bottom here. And they're going to go ahead and ward that off. But man, on the other side, you can see freaking trying to cut lane here is Esmeralda. Both of these people have the same thing in line. But on this side, you have Black on that X-Bar. It's right around. He uses that Falling Star Moon already, which means he's not really going to have an escape. I'm not it's kind of sloppy, which means Joy's going to be able to join the fight first. Esmeralda's going to have to come back around. Are we actually going to try to make something happen here? Oh, yeah, we got four members here. I'm actually in a little bit of trouble. Beautiful flicker into a wild charge. Baby plays in a big heap of trouble. He gets taken out, and is in trouble, taken out by Uneven. All for Aggravate ones right now. 4-1. And you can see the damage being put onto this mid tower. Boop coming in here, but not really going to be able to make something happen. They needed that earlier, especially when Joy rotated. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get it. Foop might be in a bad way. Caught in between four members. Do you really want to stay inside this bush? Okay, look at the damage coming out onto this turtle. That's another free turtle for the side of Aggravate ones. Gold lead is at about 1K in favor of Aggravate ones. See down here at the bottom, not able to actually make something happen. Three members of the Vanguards trying to push on the tower, not able to really mask it. Boop doing a great job, able to cut deep into the side of Aggravate ones. Oh, a nice, big suppression there, but Call Alter comes out. Are they going to be able to take him down? Oh, Appraiser's Wrath just goes wide, and Blaze goes down. Here comes the last Insanity. Foop gets taken out. You can see the damage just starting to come together here. 6-1 in favor of Aggravate ones. Up at the top, you can see Uneven trying to put the works on here. Exio takes him down. That was a beautiful torn apart memories, able to finish the job. All of their hopes basically resting onto Exio here. He's got the most gold of his team. If they can get him farm, if they can start kind of creating a wall around him. But look at these towers. Look how fast they're able to go ahead and take this down and rotate. Looking at about a 3K gold lead for the side of Aggravate ones. They don't really have a plan. They know that they're on the turtle, but what are you going to do to counteract this? You could push bottom tower. That would have probably been the smartest thing to do, is to try to push the bottom tower, but you can see they're roaming around. They don't really have a mark. They don't really know what they're supposed to be doing, and that is unfortunate for Vanguards. Ooh, a nice little bit of damage goes there from Exio. A little bit of shield left on that tower. Ooh, into the back line. Gavik in a little bit of trouble. Big hook. It does not go as planned. Gavik's going to have to be getting out of here. Is going to be able to get himself a little bit of speed, but this is opening it up for Black to go ahead and get in there. Here comes Foop, trying to put on some damage. Another tower down for the side of Vanguards. Magic. Oh, and there goes the big falling star moon taking down Uneven. Now they are on the charge. Cartman goes down. The rest of Vanguard is in chase. Here comes the last Insanity. Takes out all Magic. Down for the other side, and down goes Baby Blaze. It is 2 for 2 right now. 3 members for each team left. Black might be in a little bit of trouble. Foop decides against trying to continue the assault. Is going to have to back up. Actually, it was 3 members. Cartman went down too. So it was a 2 for 3 play. It's just that Cartman on that Faramis has that passive and he comes back super quick. So they kind of narrowed the gold lead. It's still only about a 2K gold lead. I do feel like the pushing right now is super in favor of Aggravate ones. If you're going to try to counter it, you need to all be on the same. Oh, a big hook does land on the final, but wisely. I do like that. You land the hook, you catch the tank, and you know you don't want the tank. The team doesn't engage. I absolutely hate when I see a team engage on a tank. They waste all their abilities, and then the enemy team comes in once you guys have no more ults left and absolutely throat stomps you. Ooh, here comes Uneven deep into the back lines. They do get a nice suppression onto it, but nobody puts some damage on him. Down goes Blaze. Nobody there for the suppression, and you saw that Uneven on that Joy, like full shield, had no damage put onto her. If you guys are going to allow Blaze to pick up a Franco so that he can iron down onto this Joy, at least do something when he gets the suppression on her. Exio and Foop. We're circling around. They're doing a great job of kind of managing this. You can see Cartman taking a heap of damage, actually getting taken down on the back line. Great defense. They are able to ward off, and a beautiful pickup onto Uneven. Foop onto the back line is trying to find himself. He's going to be able to get out of this. Here comes the wall. He's spinning back and forth. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be able to get away. Taken out by Black. But in the meantime, you can see the Vanguards pick themselves up a Lord. Ooh, nice little suppression onto there, and that's going to be all she wrote for Black. Are you kidding me? Okay, I was about to say, he better not get away. I love that there is still life in Vanguards here. I mean, they had a pretty bad early game. They're starting to kind of get their wits about them in the mid game. Coming up to about the 11-minute mark, we are tied, 34 to 34K. Now, last time, hopefully their offense has changed a bit. I do want to say last time they had a little bit of trouble when it came to pushing for the Lord, with the Lord. It's what cost them their chance at the finals. You can see here they go ahead, rotate their. Oh, Exio takes a heap of damage, and they collapse around Uneven to make sure that he pays for that, and they get a tower for their efforts. They are only able to get 1 tower. Still a little bit of value for a Lord, especially with such a shaky early game for the Vanguards. Oh, a hook goes wide. Oh, I like that we're in a great position here. We still don't have the great tower. I want to say like the great tower presence because we are losing out when it comes to towers, but we're doing all right. Are we keeping moving though? You can see, I want to say when you see the rotations of Aggravate ones, they're split up, but not too split up that they can't collapse around back together. Now, you might be in a little bit of problems. We have a sandwich trying to come on to Foop here. Black does a skill. Look at all the people he's hitting with that right now. Now they're going to go ahead and try to pop him up. Are they going to be able to put the damage onto him? Gavik standing up in the front. Blue loses another turret. Foop in the back line. Look at this Esmeralda doing some crazy Esmeralda things. Both these teams are in a great position right now. Now we start having the minions down. Are we going to get a little too greedy? You can see Black. Oh, nice little dash out of there. We put a little damage onto there. A hook misses. Now we're diving back for Alm, who has to activate those black shoes. Suppression lands on there. Down goes Alm, and down as well goes Blaze. That's 2 down, 3 down for the side of Vanguards. What a misplay, and poor Exio is the next on the chopping block for all that they had. It is just Foop left, and minions crashing down at mid. Foop comes in, trying to put on the damage. He wants to take out these minions. Can he do it? Cult Alter says no. He's still chasing Magic. Can they stop him from taking out Magic? Oh, and he is taken out with a last insanity from Black. I think they're starting to get a little frustrated. Foop didn't need to go in there to get the kill. He already cleaned up the mid turrets. He could have just turned around, but he saw red, wanted to take down Magic, and was unable to do so. And just like that, we are back to about a 3K gold lead for the side of Aggravate ones. All right, they lose one turret, and here comes the Lord trying to put on the damage. He charges into the bottom turret. You see the blade armor being picked up by Blaze. Is it going to be enough? Gavik taking a whole heap of damage. Do we have an Appraiser's Wrath? He gets popped up, and he activates his immortality. Exio is the first down on the chopping block. A suppression, and Blaze gets taken out as well. There's only 2 members left for the side of Vanguards. 1 member left. It's just to try to stave off this. Aggravate ones pushing the metal all the way into the floor, and this is game. Vanguard's hopes are squashed here as Aggravate ones have moved on to the finals. I don't want to watch the rest of these matches. I'm going to go on strike. I'm sad. Sorry, baby Blaze. GG's, boys. All they needed was a Valentina. I don't know why. I don't play at that level, so I don't know why they didn't pick a Valentina. Not the chocolate. Yeah, I do question the Lilia pick a bit though. I don't know what it was for. I don't know. Like I said, I don't play at that level, so I can't really critique why or what they went for. I don't know. Sad. Great job to both of them. They're still top 11. Yeah, like top Blaze went from like top 96 team last year to top 11 this season. Like that's absolutely freaking crazy how much that his team has improved. What am I looking for? So right now we're waiting. We're going to see the finals of this bracket. It looks like it's going to be the Vanguard taking on the winner of Asian Disappointment versus Golden Dawn. Lise, can you do me a favor and find out who is doing match GD? Y'all changed who's doing all these matches without letting the streamers know. Like, who's doing this match, GD? Oh, I just found out. She was being facetious. Don't put me in the giveaway list. So we're still waiting on the winners of the Asian Disappointment versus Golden Dawn. Once that ref is done with that, she's going to be hosting the GD one, which will be the finals here. Let's go ahead and see. Gianni Panini, is that Gian? Oops, this is the wrong one. Ooh, this is gonna be a good match. It sucks that the Simpsons have to go, that one of these guys have to go through the other one. I have a feeling whoever wins this match is gonna win the entire thing. I mean, I don't even know who the fuck any of these dudes are. Duh. Hi, Gian. How are you doing, girl? The hardest working mod in North America. All right. I wonder how long we're waiting. Sad day. Oh. Hmm. Oh man, the fucking Asian disappointment match just started. We're gonna be here a while. What a day! Almost there, guys. Oh, Ritzeth, we got this glorious, beautiful Esmeralda cosplayer in our midst, guys. Everyone, say hello to Ritzeth. If you guys were part of the Vegas intro or watched it on TV, you definitely saw Ritzeth there in her Esmeralda cosplay. So much work went into it, and she looked gorgeous. You are all blessed in my presence. Yes. You get a blessing, and you get a blessing, and you get a blessing. How are your matches, Ritzeth?
Been struggling for the last 2 days. Most of mine went pretty smooth, except for one where I'm not sure if the ref was sleeping while they were calling for a pause. Oh, we can go ahead and...
Oh. We are ready, guys. Well, it looks like the Asian Disappointment won their match because that's who's going into this room. So it's going to be Gosu Zeros taking on the Aggravate ones. Aggravate ones have had a long freaking night here. Who do they actually? Is this a rematch? Oh, so guys, if you do not know, this is a rematch from earlier. Aggravate ones took a loss to the Asian Disappointments in the upper bracket. That's how they ended up down here. So this is going to be a rematch to see who goes into the final two spots here. So the winner of this match will go into the regular season. And man, oh man, this is really exciting. You can see here up at the top, Aggravate ones originally beat the lost to the Asian Disappointment, and they moved on and ended up losing to Avalon Empire. Avalon Empire, who ended up actually winning the entire thing for their bracket. And then down here, where are we looking? Right here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Asian Disappointment. They won their their one match against Golden Dawn, but for freaking Aggravate ones, it has been a long road. They beat True Damage, they beat Team Ren, they beat Temp, they beat Loyal Royals, they beat the Vanguards, man. So they're on like a 5-game winning streak here. And Asian Disappointment just won their first match against Golden Dawn. So this is going to be a very interesting match, especially because this is their second time facing here. We're going to see if maybe they can pull something out different.
Your team is banning.
Woo! Here it is, boys. This is going to be for the finals here.
Run deep.
The Asian Disappointment taking on Aggressive Ones, Aggravate Ones. I keep saying that. Aggravate Ones taking on
Let's
Asian.
make the whole
Your
world
team is
green
banning.
and lively.
Man, if Asian Disappointment doesn't have a logo yet,
what's your
it
command?
needs to be
Your
an A
team
minus.
is banning.
An A minus symbol for their logo.
Among the planes exists the
Your team
equilibrium,
is banning.
which I was made for.
All right. Guys, there is a giveaway going on too. Exclamation point giveaway for more instructions on. Actually, I'll do it so that you guys can see the instructions.
I will choose my own
Your
path.
team is banning.
All right. What's going on, Trex? The rematch of the century. Aggravate Ones taking on Asian Disappointment.
Your team is picking.
So for those of you who are just joining
Time
us,
to drop the beat of the flag.
Your team is picking.
what's going on, Boss Killer? Area 77 beat The Simpsons, if that wasn't mentioned. Oof. Sucks for The Simpsons. So for those of you who are just joining us, apparently Asian Disappointment initially beat Aggravate Ones in the top bracket, and then Asian Disappointment was eventually beat out by Avalon Empire, who ended up winning the entire thing. So this is the rematch, and the winner of this match will be going to the regular season. They've really, really liked that Joy pick. And Uneven, I mean, I don't doubt it. He's been really great about getting his positioning. getting into the back line even before a lot of these engagements starts. It's like right before the engagement starts, he gets in there, able to get the kill, and then it really offsets a lot of the engagements that happen. Another Lilia pick, bruh. Why do we hate Valentina right now? What is the deal?
It's time to go to the Aggravate show.
Your team is picking.
Oh, my other bot isn't on right now. I can't, and if I turn it on right now, Strawberry, if I turn my other bot on right now, all of your freaking entrances are going to go off. We're going to see if they learned anything from their first match, man. And especially right now, Aggravate ones have had such a tough road back. 5 matches in a row they've had to play, while Asian Disappointment has only had to play 1 match because of when they were eliminated in the brackets. So I want to say, like, momentum is on the side of Aggravate ones.
Need some stitches? I can
Your
help.
team is banning.
Too bad we can't hear Zero in his groups. That was fun.
Come on, Dexter. It's our
Your
show
team
time.
is banning.
I'm still confused why we prioritized Lilia here. Hell, I'm confused why we prioritized Lilia in the last game.
Time and tide wait for no
Your
man.
team is
nor
banning.
girl.
I mean, we've still got Brody out there, so that's going to probably be the obvious pick, unless these idiots go with Hanabi again. Really? A Helker ban? All right, you got Brody out there. Brody, Clint, freaking, there's Brody.
The proof that I'm still alive.
So now, yeah, there's a Clint. Oh, they're going to go for Leslie, huh? Oh, Bane. How poetic if they can do it on a Bane. How poetic for me. Lilia hasn't been meta in like seasons. Are we gonna go with that Leslie?
Sniper ready. Give me a target.
Your team.
What happened with Harith marksman lane? I thought that was a big thing. Ban Hanabi.
It is my mission to banish all darkness.
Oh man, Leslie's gonna get cooked. I don't like the Leslie and the Lilia into the Lance. Even Bane, if they get an early lead, I do feel like the Asian Disappointment is gonna freaking steamroll. Cause I've watched Black's Bane and he doesn't really build those tanky items until later. And by that time, Lance is already gonna be feasting. So hopefully they have a different plan here in mind. All right, go to live screen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready here.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! Ultimates
It's going to be Asian Disappointment taking on Aggravate Ones. Aggravate Ones are on the blue side. Oh, look at this gank actually coming in here at the bottom, forcing out Black. And he was still able to get his buff, though, so great job by him. Look at this pressure, though, mounting from the side of Asian Disappointment. There's so much to try to keep an eye on right now. They're looking for something. As soon as Lance comes in here up at the top, we're going to have probably a little bit of trouble for Magic. Ooh, going to go ahead and check that bush. Good job by Final reading that out. So Magic not going to get caught up there. Great job both teams right now, especially when it comes to vision and reacting to this pressure that Asian Disappointment is putting on them. Cartman might be in a little bit of trouble. Does get hit up by Mama issues. Not taken down just yet. Good job, both teams. No kills just yet and getting set for this next turtle. Oh, Final wanted to try to get, he tried to get that cleanup, but he's still not able to get that level 4. Here comes Uneven. We do have the ultimate coming out from Black and able to pick up that first turtle without any contest from the side of Asian Disappointment. Ooh, up at the top, though, we see a little bit of a pop-up. Does catch regrets. Is trying to put on the damage, but here comes Mama Issues. Lands that divine judgment. Torn apart memories. Barely a tickle to Magic. Look at the cutting here right now. Well into the back lane, and that's going to allow a little bit of cutting from Uneven. But the clearing, I want to say, is in favor of the Joy. Man, 4 members up here at the top. Magic does use that ultimate to get a little bit of vision. Still putting a little bit of damage up there. Final goes up to put on some damage. 4 members here. Cartman's going to join the fray here. Are they going to be able to protect this tower? And Final, torn apart memories comes out. Does not burst down Final. That's a tank we're talking about. And good job so far. Able to withstand the pressure, withstand the ganks coming out. Great job so far by the side of Aggravate Ones. Ooh, as we're talking about that here, you can see Black in a little bit of trouble, does get caught out, and unfortunately that's going to be first blood for this side of Asian Disappointment. Maybe just a little bit of a missed call out there. You had to have known that they were, after they missed the top, they were rotating down to mid, and you didn't have a ton of time to be able to get away. Especially when it comes to a Kaja, who basically stops you, stalls you out. You see that Blade of Hephaestus getting picked up by the Brody, by Regrets. We are forcing out the the teleport back to base right before this turtle comes out. So we're kind of a man behind and not sure we're going to be able to contest this next turtle.
Red team has slain the turtle.
Yep, and another turtle. Both teams have gotten a turtle that has been uncontested by the enemy. Just narrowly over 1K gold lead for the side of Asian Disappointment. Oh, big Divine Judgment comes out. Here comes the Deadly Catch. Oh, look at the damage coming out from that Deadly Catch. Catch Shiroyuki. Mommy issues actually might be in a little bit of trouble. If we can rebound a hit off of them, I don't think we're going to be able to get it. And Black's going to go ahead and disengage. Cartman might actually get caught in the fray trying to put on some damage. Boots does not go off, and he gets taken out. Black trying to put on some damage, trying to zigzag around, and Noah puts on the Thorned Rose and takes down Black. 1 for 3 right now. Magic gets taken off screen at the top. That is 3 down. 4 down for the side of the Aggravate ones, and it is just final here alone. What a turnaround for both of these teams, or for both of the lanes, not just pushing in at mid and finding success there, but both lanes simultaneously pushing at the same time, able to find the kills on Uneven at the bottom lane and then Magic at the top lane. That's just some great synergy. Ooh, Shiroyuki's gonna get taken down there, trying to put the damage onto Mikasa. Another Deadly Catch goes out, but goes wide. I think we're starting to use these kind of a little willy-nilly, not when we have good team fights on our side. Right now, we have 3 towers for the side of Asian Disappointment and none for Aggravate ones. It's actually kind of crazy to see them at this point in the game being as unsuccessful with a lot of their pushes and their rotations, with how great they've been throughout these last 5 games. To see a team able to do that to them. Ooh, we get caught by another Divine Judgment and Black goes down. Big question for me is the frustration for Black. Why? You can tell he's frustrated because why is a Bane checking those bushes? And even at the worst, Black could have thrown in a Crab Claw Cannon to check that bush, but he didn't, and that just shows the kind of frustration that Aggravate ones are dealing with right now. Down to their last, almost their last towers here. You can see here, big pop-up. Shiroyuki almost gets taken out there. Big pop-up onto Noah and Mikasa, but they are still in this fight, and Cartman doing a decent job, taken down to about 1/10 of health, and there goes another Divine Judgment onto Black, and finds a kill onto Noah, does Cartman. You can see that ultimate sniper, Mikasa tanking a lot of that. They can actually probably engage on this if they really want to. Here comes the concealed play, and Magic finds some damage, almost gets taken out. Look at all that shield. She was almost done for. Taken down to about half health in a moment. Oh, right now we're looking at it's about a 5K gold lead for the side of Asian Disappointment. Not completely running over Aggravate ones just yet, but man, you can tell in the map presence, they are just having a ball. It's going to come down to these defenses and to see how well we can push a lane, especially when it comes to these high ground towers.
Red team has
We've talked about it before too, just the gap. I mean, and especially with Asian disappointment and the aggravate ones here, the gap when it comes to the top of NA. There's teams that are super duper close to each other, have great and close games, and then there's the top, I want to say 4 of North America that just absolutely gap 99% of the teams. Oh, you can see here, Lord is crashing into mid, still trying to put damage into the bottom as well. No, we don't even get a tower over it. We do find a kill onto Uneven. Unfortunately, having a rough game, especially on one of his favorite characters today, on that Joy, sitting at 1 and 4. Even worse right now, Black sitting at 0 and 4 on that Bane. He's been getting caught out with those divine judgments almost every other minute. It's interesting too, because the Bane wants to sit close enough with his Crab Claw Cannon to be able to reflect that damage or rebound that damage on Mikasa. It comes a death catch, but it's not going to be able to do much. They're just really, they have a great game plan for this, especially that Crab Claw Cannon. You still have to be kind of close, and he wants to rebound that to hit an enemy in the back with the Crab Claw Cannon. But in getting that close, it puts him into prime distance for mommy issues on that Kaja to snatch him up with a Divine Judgment. And he's been doing so every single time. Zero usually jungles, right? I've seen him play a bunch of different roles. When the match I watched yesterday, he played freaking marksman. On this one, he's playing mage. So he's been actually really, really flexible, which is interesting because usually teams that are that flexible when it comes to who can play what role are usually a little weak because they're kind of covering for other things. But I feel like these guys, they've been doing really, really well. Sitting at the 12-minute mark. Looks like we're going to go ahead and start on this Luminous Lord. Ugh. Fortunately, oh my God, they are sitting at a 13K lead right now. Bro, it is going to take a comet to hit the Asian disappointment side of the map for the side of Aggravate ones to get any type of opening. That's how strong they, Black gets caught again and turned down. Lululemon, thank you so much for the raid. We are watching the finals of the NACT lower bracket. Oh, look at the damage onto Uneven. He gets taken out. Cartman's gonna have to use those black shoes, but still taking a heap of damage himself. Gets taken out by mommy issues. There's only 2 members. 1 member left. Look at the damage. This might be it. Is it over? Asian disappointment. Go to the regular season of the NACT after suffering a heartfelt loss to Avalon Empire in the upper bracket. They are now going to be moving on to the regular season next week. One more time. Man, hats off, bro. I just want to say hats off to Aggravate ones. Aggravate ones took a loss to Asian disappointments yesterday. Today, they fought and won like 5 or 6 matches in a row to come here to the finals to try to take on Asian disappointment again. Unfortunately, still not able to get that victory, but man, they played some tough games and played basically the entire night. I know they were freaking tired. Thank you for the raid, Lululemon. All right, let me see if we have another game that's going on right now. All right, guys, we do have a giveaway going on. Exclamation point giveaway for instructions on. Oh, actually, I'll do that. You do have to be present at the end of the stream to collect. I'm going to go ahead and see what we are doing here. Are we going to be able to show this?
Yeah, qualifiers is single elimination.
Who is this?
Quite the match here, about to be ran down. Woo! Faramis, Alpha, Leslie, Grok, Exborg versus Far.
I'm going to mute him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. We'll play some music instead. So this is the finals for the other side of the bracket. Trying to see. I'm not sure what's going on with that rating function from Lululemon. All right, so this is the wild cards taking on Area 77. The wild cards I'm actually unfamiliar with. And still unfamiliar with. Have no idea who they are. But we did watch Area 77 pretty much thrash Black Bulls, so that was pretty interesting. All right, guys, after this match, we're going to go ahead and do our draw for the giveaway. I'm not going to really waste any time because I'm not going to lie, dude. I am starving and I'm a little worn out from all the streaming. Looks like they're calling for a pause. Is nobody... Okay, I was about to say. Area 77 won, so of course, again, they're in the finals for the bottom side of the brackets. So right now, it's going to be the Bloodhounds, Avalon Empire, BTK, Ohio Brothers. Let me see. What is going on? That scene switch is so extra. I love it. So it's going to be Asian Disappointments, Night Horde, Bloodhounds, Avalon Empire, Novacore, Ohio Brothers, and BTK. This is going to be the last person that goes into it. Ooh, nice little wild charge there, but man. Dude, I'm not going to lie. That was so... That was so smooth. They went for the wild charge at the bottom. Does he not have the distance back a bit? He went for the wild charge here, and as he went for the wild charge, Jules came in with the cult altar. They were able to get a kill, not the tower, but man, it was just so smooth how they came in for that. Man, cult altars. I mean, do you have a counter for the cult altar? 3-1 right now. Turn on some music so we don't have to listen to it silently. I do like, look at how they're splitting up the priority too. They have the turtle going, and while they're doing that, Xborg is clearing mid lane, which draws the attention of the entire team to try to get some type of gank onto him. Ooh, Xborg actually might be in a little bit of trouble here. Nope, they all decide to disengage. Yep, because they see that the mid tower is being pushed. So now she's gonna have to use that wings by wings to get in there, but you don't have wings by wings to get away. There goes the tower alpha charge, and down goes Sen. Yeah, Area 77 just having a dude. And this is what's crazy to me is the skill of these teams. We watched how bad Area 77 thrashed Black Bulls, and Black Bulls is not a slouch. Panda is not a slouch. They're a great team, and Area 77 thrashed them. But also, once we get into these other games, for when it comes to like the top 8, you're gonna see how like Avalon Empire thrashes Area 77, or like, and then it's just like, that's why I said like there's such a gap at the top. It's absolutely crazy. Like last season, this is the same thing that Area 77 did. They worked so hard, they did so great, and they're so skilled, but when you put them against the other top 8 in North America, they look like jobbers. Like, people are sitting there talking trash like, oh, I could do better. Like, no, you couldn't do better. These dudes are so good, but they're getting beat by people who are so like, they're good beyond a level that you guys can even understand. $5K gold lead at about the 10-minute mark. Jules Cootie coming up here for the side. It's pretty interesting too, because in C server I haven't seen a lot of Faramis pickups, but over here in North America, I want to say the bulk of the victories that I've seen have been with a Faramis on the team. Yeah, look at this. Area 77 right now is putting the boots to them. And here's the thing too, take a look at the kills. Only 7 kills, but they have 6 towers down. So they have made basically an objective, a tower with every single kill that they have gotten. That's just such great utilization. No extra kills, no extra pushes or anything like that. Just enough for the kills that they have. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, the combination of the Xborg and the Alpha is absolutely amazing. The clear speed that these two have. All right, I'm gonna get this giveaway ready. We're gonna go ahead and close the giveaway just so that I have it done. This might be it. Oh, they're actually able to take down Grok, Gauss Kitty. Oh. Good defense. But here come more minions, and this might be it. Oh, that's it. Game over. Area 77 moves on. All right, boys and girls, at this time, the giveaway has ended. We're going to go ahead and start the